What's good, people? This is another vlog for Dr. Katz's class. This is honestly on the opinion of... Ooh, okay. This honestly is a vlog that I find very... It was a must-do. I'm going to make this very short and very sweet and to the point. William Witt was strongly involved in having a different kind of vibe when it came down to an education. Dewey was more hands-on, more kinetic, and more, I guess he had a more bigger sense of what he really wanted to do as far as an education. William Witt was more, how can I really say it? To me, I think he's a little bit like Dewey. He falls along the same lines, such as, going outside and, experiencing, new things with students that students never ever had before. But another thing is the immigration part. I'm sorry, I didn't even have my book. I feel like, honestly, this sounds, I messed up, sorry. But coming from a son of an immigrant, my mother was strongly involved in immigration. Okay, we already know that. I'm sorry. God. But, YouTubers, I think the main point that I'm really trying to make is, honestly, my mother, an immigrant, had a different school system structure. 6th grade, you had to go for this test. And now the thing is, in Trinidad, a lot of Asians, and I'm not gonna put Asians out there as if they're so smart, but they really are. They blew my mom away. A bunch of Asians actually were in competition of who should really go towards higher level learning. My mother failed miserably on her exam to go to higher education. And when she came here, she got a different sense of what it felt to have an education all over again, to have a high school diploma, to have many of those opportunities that she really, really wanted to have that nobody else couldn't. And when I went with her to Trinidad back in 2008 and 2010, I really saw how important an education is when it comes down to an immigrant, being an immigrant. I mean, people could not do certain things. People were so limited. When it came down to certain things, people just were like, what? You've got to be kidding me. You're from the U.S. and you could do this, that, and the other? Really? We live in a great country, people, where people do not recognize how important an education really can bring your level of higher learning to. I think people really don't see it, how important it really is. We just see an education as getting an education and doing nothing with it in the end. But we do learn a lot. And sometimes it's not all about getting the green card or learning, certain things in school. I think the main point is putting your mind to work and showing what you have and not wasting any of your talents, even though you may be a kinetic or even a visual learner. Well, peoples, I know I messed up in like the middle, the 2-minute mark. I don't know, maybe 1 minute. I don't really know. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Peace in the Middle East, And I want to do this so bad. But yeah, I do it for the vlog, son.